With some more vintage story, everyone. Welcome back. Going to be continuing that good time in winter. Okay, what do we got? It's a new day. We got our source of copper is addressed, so we can start gathering this up. Alright, 13 copper bars, not bad. Take that. Makes me feel a little bit more secure now that we have some more resources. Take those as well. Hey, Derp Ominous, how are you? Boom, and store that. Let's get a new hammer, new pickaxe, and new prospecting pick, because we're going to need all this stuff for when we do some more in-depth mining, which will be a good time, I hope. Okay, we'll store those. Hey, Will Armington. Let's have a piece of pie, guys. Let's have a piece of pie. Nom 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 nom. There we go. Hey, Axe, good to see you also. Alright, let's pick up our molds. Store those away too. Bloom, extra coal gets stored away. Get that. Let's go ahead and put our one lonely piece of firewood back that we need to go fill up since the charcoal pit is done. Over here. Look at that nice looking dragon furnace. In a big way. Is there, Jeff, is there a Jeff in one of these kilns? Oh my god, Jeff. Jeff, get out of the kiln. What are you doing, Jeff? Yeesh. Alright, so we have leather. What do we want to use the leather for, guys? We need to figure out how to dry stained leather poncho. I don't know what that would be for. I guess we can just store it for now until we come up with a use for some of these leather scraps. I got plenty of there. Went on my way to find the stream today, ended up buying the game. I now have extra appreciation for how much work you've done. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the game and have a good time with it. Feel free to reference back to any of our streams, or if you have any questions, let me know. See if I can give you any assistance, if you so desire. Store the meat, that's good. Put lime yet. Guess I can just go in the rock area. Alright, we'll store these bones and store this extra cog that we have. We now have 2 of them. Pretty handy there. Spoilers, still catching up on YouTube videos. True. True. Oh, look at our home, guys. It's looking good. Alright, so let's see. We need firewood. That's going to be our big task for the moment. I'm going to go ahead and do the thing that you guys have asked me to do many times, and that is I'm gonna go ahead and make a metal pickaxe. Finding real hard not to buy the game yourself looks like a lot of fun. I think it is a wonderful experience. For those of us that really enjoy a little bit more of a hardcore, proper survival experience than what, say, Minecraft can do, this is the game for you. And it's all default. Sure, it essentially looks like a Minecraft mod, but it runs better than a Minecraft mod. It has its own engine, and there's additional mods specifically for this set. So I expect this, and I really hope this game does very, very well. Because we all want that homesteading experience. At least that's what I'm after in these type of things. The good in-depth crafting mechanics, like the blacksmithing and the clay making so far. And even baking the pie. Baking a pie was a feat. Let's come out here and actually have another little chunk. Turnip pie. Where hunger rate's pretty high. It's -6 degrees Celsius. The textures are a lot better. And there's even texture packs for this game too. So even if you don't like this texture pack, I'm sure you might be able to find or create your own in a way. So let's make a axe head. There it is. I haven't made one of these yet. All right, I think that's a pretty good start. Alright, boom, and boom. Then take this piece over, and then we just gotta cut away a little bit. And we'll be good to go. Back at it again. Yeah, man. Well, we have to refill our firewood docket. So we're gonna be trying out a copper axe for once. 250 durability on it. So let's go chop down. The kiln's kind of blocking our path a bit. Let's go chop down some big old trees. We'll probably still use a flint axe to turn it into firewood. Because I feel like firewood production might be a waste of durability on the copper axe. So we'll try and avoid that as much as possible. Here's a nice piece of oak. We do need 15 oak logs to refill our barrels for tanning solution. So we need to make sure that we reserve 15 oak for that. So how's everyone's Tuesday? Hopefully pretty good. Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful tree. Oh, shame it's gotta go. You know, that lumber is just looking mighty fine over here. Seems like trees have like this health pool. Like the bigger the tree, the longer it takes to chop down. I feel like that's a pretty accurate look at all that. Oh no, we made a mess. What's this? It's quartz. Nothing good right there. Another pit for me to accidentally fall down. The game is trying to trap me. Classes and week 1 quizzes. Imagine paying to get homework. Yeah, there's snow up in the branches, and it can fall down. So if I cut, there we go. See, just like that. All right, that's a decent start. Need to replant some trees. Very good. Get our axe for firewood making. Remember, 15 oak logs on the back burner. Okay. Got a decent amount of firewood out of this. Hey Yoda, good to see you. Cool. But yeah, classes and stuff, let me tell you, I'm super happy, you know, I graduated college and everything, and that is definitely behind me because I do not do well in a school environment myself. So I do not envy your homework and quiz filled day. Let's make another axe head for some more firewood. Okay. That's 15. Yep, that's what we need. Boom, boom, and boom. So it looks like about half a copper axe will get us almost a full row of firewood. At least of the 2 height variety. Which is good. So that means this is basically a 2.5, 3 copper axe operation to fill this whole thing up with firewood. Which is pretty much required to get 1 charcoal pit ran through. Alright, let's dump out the leftover stuff from the barrels. And grab some water, because we need to do some refilling. Are you winning, son? No, Dad. We're not winning. We're surviving. There is no winners and losers here in the cold, frozen north. Alright, just like that, we got that squared away. Put our barrels back, our buckets. Let's go ahead and get the tanning solution squared. So we'll seal that. Seal that. We need 50 lime, which is what we can do with the quern. We're doing some grinding. This is basically the equivalent activity of thrashing grain from medieval dynasty, you know. Look at all that dust we're getting up in the air. Hopefully we're wearing a good face mask, you know. We don't want any of these particulates to go into our lungs, cause issues. I wonder what 1 full rotation, what that gives us. So I'm gonna watch the right corner. It's at the top now. It's at the left side. Coming back around to its corner to about there. Whew. We had to spin this thing around. Oh, 10 times will net 30. 20 times 60. 21, 22 times. This thing has to go in a circle to grind all this stuff. Let me tell you, I can't wait till we have a windmill where we get to power this quern via gears. We're gonna have probably a couple windmills. We're probably gonna need 2 windmills for grain, because I'm hoping out of those 2 windmills we can power 4 querns. I don't know what the power system in this game kind of behaves. We're halfway there. Halfway there. I need to... Do I have any bread at the moment? Yes, we do. Let's have some bread. They're partial baked bread, but they'll do us for now. I need to go to the cellar actually before it gets too dark. Hello, Jeff. Excuse me, Jeff. Come in here. Get a new bowl of food. Bowl of Fruit Loops. Excuse me. Thank you. Shut that. Please stay outside, Jeff. I'm gonna have to replace a couple of these empty ones back down in the cellar for long-term storage. Ooh, can I? Yeah, I can watch it. I can open up the menu and grind the wheel at the same time. We are learning things. Because I guess holding right click is based off this mouse cursor rather than necessarily where I'm looking. And when I open up this menu, it kind of locks my camera anyways. I'm looking at it now, and it kind of looks more like a slightly more than 2 ratio to do a full turn. So that means that's like a 32 turns of the quern to get a full stack processed. Are we gonna have to go back into the cave at some point this stream today, chat? Potentially look around. I need to make a new sword. That could be something we can blacksmith real quick when in the morning. A new sword for us would be good. Alright, there is 50 lime. So excuse me, gonna just throw that in there. Alright, we got the lime water sorted. That means we can start on a new batch of leather soon. We'll sleep. It's about 10 o'clock. It's a good time to sleep in this game. Means we'll wake up around 6:30. Unless we're too cold or something. I don't know if that woke us up early or not. Alright, let's get the fires going to warm up with. There we go. And food-wise, I guess we're going to have 2 servings of bolet soup with red meat and field mushroom. Okay. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. It was very good. I need to put all 3 of these jars away. Am I still getting heat from the fires even though they're out? But they should still have some residual heat in them? Not really. Alright, Jeff, what do you got? apparently it doesn't have much. Alright, we will store this. No. Over here. How cool will it be if next winter we have like almost a full storage? Like for food purposes, I would say this is enough storage for me. If we were playing multiplayer, this probably wouldn't be enough storage for 2 people, but we will see if we ever play multiplayer on this game. Hope I get to at some point. Okay, let's see what I need to do. We're gonna potentially blacksmith up a new sword, so we'll be doing that. Store that there. Get that started. Hopefully the forge keeps us warm. I wonder if the forge puts out heat. 33.1. It does. So as long as I'm standing by a nice forge outside, we will stay a little warm. It's a little snowy over here. Maybe I shouldn't stand in snow either. Maybe we can clear out a bit of a path. Can I make a hat? Snow goggles? That's kind of cool. That might look nice. Looks like that might be a findable in a dungeon, though. Alright, sword blade, check. So let's go ahead. I don't think doing a smash on the sword blade's worth it. There we go, we'll just fold up the front metal, walk that on down. Form the tang, and then everything else over here form the blade edge. There we go. Take off little excess metal bits. Good to go. Got ourselves a new sword. Awesome. Very good. Guess we can store this hammer now. I guess this prospecting pick, don't really need that out and about. Okay, don't need the axe. How are we doing on the tannin supplies? Just fine. I'm gonna store the extra logs for that. Guys, is the lake actually fully frozen over now? Look at that. There's only a few spots left. Actually, no, this is actually, oh, one. We could go ice fishing. Gonna grab some clay, some limestone. Because I would like get some half blocks to work on our path a little bit. So we're missing. We have the step there. We do not have it here or here. Oop, I don't know how that got all buggered up. We're one step short. Of course we are. Make a new set of knives. It's day. Ooh, it's January. It's the new year. It's Jan 1. Happy New Year, everyone. We haven't survived a full year yet because you kind of arrive more in spring, but we are on track for greatness, in my opinion. All right, let's get down here. Let's go ahead. Since it's January, we need to start prepping the farm a little bit. So this is low fertility kind of soil here. So we're trying to swap out the low fertility for at least medium grade fertility. Low. Found the ice. Because at least the medium grade fertility is 50% good soil. Wait, did I just put all low fertility? God, why am I so bad at this game? I blame you, chat. Are you guys supposed to keep me, like, doing good? What is this? I think this will be the first island of just medium grade fertility. What's a Jan win? You know what? You and your puns, John. We're gonna have to get you out of here. Okay. If you can go ahead and squawk 7,500, that'd be great. All right. All right. That's good. So these are our Tetra Preda blocks. We still need to find more of that stuff. That's going to be a big effort at the start of the planting season. I want to spend a couple days before we plant just to see if we can find any more Tetra Petra. She'll sit in the Pungin and Squawk 7600. Yeah. Fertility, low fertility. Is this all Terra Petra? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Get some medium soil there. Let's just do a quick scouting for some medium soil first. think today. Honestly, if we can get enough medium soil, maybe I won't do the initial scout mission or the best soil. We can look at potentially upgrading all the medium to high and then just get the really good stuff as we run into it. That might honestly be better from an efficiency standpoint. That was a big boy sheep. Low weight though. 7500 is the summon F16 code. Fine, whatever. I thought 7500 was distress. Right? Like hijacking? Please tell me, by the way, there's like another secret squawk code that they just don't make public, that so everyone's just like, fly the plane to New York. And they're like, okay, let me just go ahead and squawk 7500. And then the bomber's just like, ah. Like, you would think someone who's willing to hijack a plane would at least look up what secret things I should know for plane hijacking. Oop. Okay, good. We didn't get too deep in the water there. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more warmed up here. Out there in the snow and wind. Continue with the grinding of the stone. The great mythical stone. The cornstone. Until we're all warmed up again. So we had a new episode of Kerbal Space Program today where things actually went kind of according to plan. Next episode, we're going to be expanding on the space station, getting our first main attachment onto the space station module. And then Avorion later this week, we'll be building our first frigate to escort our mining vessels and to help us with that farming of resources that will be sorely needed if we want to start making an empire. Okay, fertility soil's good there. This is low also. Oh, that's medium. It's low here. Yeah, I thought I already did some medium. Let's see, we have some low over here. Just a few spots. Okay. So the first big 3 fields are kind of squared away. This is kind of an odd-shaped field since it's like 5 long. I don't have any more flint, sadly. So we're gonna have to be cutting this by hand for a little bit, but that's fine, we have time. Think. Yeah, this is the edge. All right, there we go. Now we can just place all this. Once the farm gets online, actually I might spend a couple days to make our hen house. Our chicken coop area. That'd probably be a good thing to start on soon. So maybe we'll take a little bit of a break from this soil moving. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of snow going on. Covered for now. The codes, I was telling him to squawk 7500 for joke reasons. He had to correct me because I was probably referencing really the wrong squawk code for him. Do I have any food up here? I do not. Let's go quickly into the cellar. Yes, keep playing that harmonica guy. Be part of the Blue Man troop. Can I store these cooking pots on like a shelf? Ugh! So frustrating. They're just kind of in the way. It's a bit better. Don't correct me again, John. I'm gonna have to slap you, I think. We're running low on peat. Good old Pete and Pete. Anyone who grew up in the 90s will know that show. Everyone else, not so much. I don't know if at some point, chat, if we should change up our kitchen a bit. I feel like this is a little narrow now because of all the extra bits to this. So you're correcting my correction of your correction correcting? Yeah, we're just a little tight on space in here. I would, if I could to change the kitchen, I might knock off this block and this block, move this table over one, and the quern over one, just so this space, these 3 blocks here, are a little bit more open. And then if I do that, I might, I'm already gonna do it, I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Can I? No, that doesn't work. Need a cobblestone block for there, and then I need to get a maple plank, which we don't have any maple wood left, do we? Oh, we got 2 exactly. Wow. Okay, we did it. So take off the corners here. Gonna round out the front, have that stair drop down. Take it off there. We'll move the quern to there. And then with 1 cobblestone, do it real quick. Nope, that's not clay, that's clay. Oh shoot, it's using the granite cobblestone. God. Do you have any granite? I do! I can make my own granite cobblestone now. I am moving up in the world. I am moving up in the world. Store that. Store that. It's down here. Boom, table. So that. I think that's really all it needs. It just needed that little extra room, in my opinion. Now the stairs look a little weird in these locations. So I might replace those with, say, a solid block instead. Just so they get a little bit flush. Right? Okay, store that. Store that. I'm gonna need a much more encompassing storehouse soon. So something like this is probably what I would do. So I can actually come down. I have some room to move left and right. I can actually get in front of each module. It's a little weird that I can kind of step on this table here, but honestly, from like a movement perspective, it's probably better. Let's see, time-wise, 18:24. Oh, starting to leave the door open. It's actually not getting too dark. I feel like it's getting a little bit lighter for longer now. Store these, store this large hide, never mind. Not enough room in that one. So throw it up there instead. Store that. I need a lot more flint. We're super low on flint. Okay, what type of wood should we make the hen house, the chicken coop that we're about to start in the next morning? What type of wood should we use for that, guys? Should that be pine, maple, oak? Walnut seems to be pretty rare for us, to be honest, to find. So you probably won't be using any of that. Jeff, stay out in the snow. Oh, you cower in fear, Jeff. Or maybe he was eating the snow. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. Sometimes with Jeff. Cherry? I don't have any cherry trees. Birch. Let's see what birch looks like. Normally, I'm not a big fan of birch wood. Like at all. But maybe we should see what it looks like. I have seen some in the area. Not a whole lot. But it could be a reasonable choice. I think I'm going to change the orientation of my bed a little bit. It keeps throwing me out at an odd angle, and it's kind of hard to navigate around that. Maybe that's better. It's more even, straight in line with this section. Alright, Jeff, where are you? Good joke, Jeff. You're learning. Ow. What a jerk. Hitting me like that. Alright, let's grab our axe. That's a hammer. I think the highest chance of finding the birch is going to be on that forest over there. Oh, holy cow, why are there so many Jeffs in the kiln? Whatever. We'll let them go. Those Jeffs can, you know, maybe they're just kiln workers. Who am I to judge? Maybe they're supposed to be there. Alright, let's see if we can't find that birch tree. Or a birch tree. And also kind of look around for flint, too. Oh, here's a birch. Jeff. Don't do it, Jeff. Oh, new temporal gear. We can take that. Let's go ahead and cut down this birch tree so we can see what that wood looks like on the interior. I just don't like the birch logs. Like at all. I don't like birch logs. The wood itself is probably fine. A little light, it's a lighter wood. So you guys want birch, we'll make a chicken coop out of birch. We can do that. Jeff, thank you for being the voice of Jeff. It's always a queen. I appreciate that. If you can go ahead and update your profile picture to just be a Jeff, that would be wonderful. In fact, hold on 1 second. I just realized I need to do something. Let's go to Google real quick. Look up vintage story drifter images. Is there a good picture of one of these guys? Or am I gonna have to make my own? Please hold. We're going to do quick display capture. There we go. This one is probably going to be the best one. It's the brightest to use here. So if I open up Photoshop, like any good member of society, open. Let's see. I open up this. This is the cat emote, one of them. Just delete that real fast, and we're just gonna go ahead and copy this into Photoshop. Scale this up nice, like maybe I can just get like a kind of a portrait sized image of Jeff, something classy, something like that. Okay, polygon lasso tool, can never go wrong with the polygon lasso tool. Always try and stay about a pixel inside. I feel like that makes a cleaner image. There we go. And then delete. Delete. Let's mess with the color balance. Let's make them really bright. Bring the shadows in though. Something like that might show up decently well. Okay. Then, yeah, I think that will work just fine. Just save this. Is it a JPEG or PNG? I think I need a PNG. Jeff. Save. None. Interlace. Got it. Okay. Now I just need to go to YouTube. Go on the back side that you guys can't see. Just display that for a second. Yeah. Memberships. Edit. Emoji. base image. Save and publish. All right, chat. Refresh your streams. Refresh your streams. Let's see if this works. How's that look? In dark mode, that looks pretty good. I will have to say. Obviously, it doesn't show up well in like the stream chat, like window overlay. Just like that, we have Jeff. I really wish I could fit text on there, just so my name is Jeff. That'd be great. My name's Jeff. Okay, so new members get a cool, fun little emote. Honestly, I like that a lot better than the other one. The other one wasn't even that good. So little monsters kind of profile looks are usually way better from a readability standpoint than something detailed like a emergency light sort of deal like what we had. Let's go get some more birch. Birch, birch, birch. Come on, Bert. Let's go get some birch, Bert. I'm an emote. I'm officially a part of the village. Yes. Yes, he is. Hello, Dominicus. Icus, Dominicus. I'm not the best with names, so forgive me. Welcome to the stream nonetheless. Let's cut through here a little bit. Still looking around for flint where we can, and it's a new build project. We're going to be making a birch wood, if we can find more birch, hen house, coop, chicken coop. We need to get that laid out. Just Dom? Dom it is. Thank you, Dom. Our body temperature is dropping. It's negative 15 degrees Celsius over here in this forest. Wow. All right, let's go south a little bit. It's a wee bit nippy over here. Ooh, malachite. Didn't I already dig this malachite up though? Isn't this near where we dug up malachite already, chat? Could have sworn we already dug here. I'm not sure. I guess I'm gonna mark it anyways. Okay, teal for malachite. Very nice. Excited to see how it turns out. Me too. It's an important building for our homestead. Hopefully, it's, I have no clue how big it needs to be, honestly. But we'll just kind of wing it. Give it a nice little fenced-in area, a little chicken coop. Kind of go from there. And there goes a raccoon. Am I being chased by a wolf right now? I feel like I'm being chased by a wolf right now. Okay, maybe not. I guess maybe I should let's read guides, animal husbandry. Bighorn sheep, boars, chickens can be turned into productive livestock when you come across them. Enclose them in the fenced-in area or chase them to your desired location. They're also attracted to troughs filled with food. Use a small trough filled with grain for chickens, a large trough filled with grain or dry grass or vegetables for boars and sheep. Feeding male and female animals will make them produce offspring and prevent them from losing weight during winter. The sheep can be milked for cheese. Poultry. Lay eggs instead of giving birth to live young. The eggs must be incubated for several days to hatch. Place a hen box to provide your chickens a place to lay eggs and sit on them. Also requires a rooster to fertilize them eggs. So we do need to find a male and female. Noted. We're going to be taking damage here soon from the cold. It's just that cold out here. January 2nd, New Year. Let's see how much. We got 2 stacks of birch. I mean, that might be enough. Medium fertility soil. We still need those. Oh, here's some more birch. During the Stone Ages, could even live in negative 15 degrees Celsius. I mean, if you had like maybe some furs or something. I mean, I think people would be surprised at the tenacity of human beings. Like if you look at like just the history of our nomadic, you know, time periods and kind of everything that we did just to make it to where we are today is a pretty crazy thing to even consider. The Texan 151 has subscribed. Thank you. That's a big old Texan support thing. Appreciate that. These birch trees are super small. I'm not too happy about them. They're not a good tree to harvest. They don't provide much wood at all. Unless I'm just unlucky with the way they've generated, and they're just small variants of a birch tree. Conglomerate stones, conglomerate stones. Bloop. Up over here, it is super cold. My guy is freezing. Still looking for some flint. Make this journey worth it. There's some decent sized birch trees. By decent, I mean, you know, more than 1 block. Because if you think about it, if it's 3 blocks tall, that's 3 times the wood that you're going to get out of that birch tree. Alright, this will be the last one we cut down. I think 4 stacks might be enough for us. Okay, let's head back. Get warmed up anyways, because we are, well, we're starting to die. Let's not freeze to death today. You know? The last stream, sure, we might have fallen to our death. But that yielded good results, because we now know where some iron is. Everything else, not so much. Let's not freeze. Because finding our corpse in the snow will be a big pain, especially if the snow gets big enough to cover up all the items we drop. I've been getting extremely lucky with materials. Maybe. I'm kind of a lucky dude. There's the homestead. Looks so peaceful in winter. So majestic. Okay, heat that up. Get that going too. Have some good old red meat. Very good. We're warming up quite nicely now that we're in some shelter, surrounded by fire. Can you build a quick dirt box house when you're out and put a fire in it to warm up? Yes, I believe so. Okay, let's talk. Let's grab a saw. I'm gonna turn one of these into the planks, so you can see kind of the color of the wood and everything. So let's make a full block, and I guess a half block to compare. See what we have to work with. So it's that color. It's a pretty light wood compared to everything else around here. Now, when it comes to the fences, if I were to grab that and 2 sticks here, you can see the rough-hewn fence. So that's the pole. So that looks like that. I like the fences. That's fine. What is the better fence, though? The better fence is boom, 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 and boom. So we haven't built any of these just yet. These type of better. I like that too. What's that with this on top of it? Not bad. Got some options there. Some options. Guess we can see what a trapdoor looks like. Useful information. Ooh, trapdoor is not wood dependent. I wonder. It does burn. Can I do that? I want to test that to see if these burn down. Because if they don't, it might be an okay kiln door. They probably will. I get the feeling they will. What happens if I use that for a post? And put a rough-hewn fence next to it. Does it do a half-half? It does. Kind of interesting. look on a corner. A little weird. It's a little out of place. Could also do kind of a that on top. Let's go out here in the snow real fast. Ooh, we might get a snowstorm come through. So the chicken coop, I want it about here. Obviously the hillside isn't going to work with us too well. So I'm going to go ahead and shape the hillside so we know exactly how much room we're kind of have to work with. And then we'll kind of rough in the scale of the chicken coop. That to that might be a little bit more of a natural shape for the terrain, so we'll just fill this in. Well, yeah, I love snowstorms, even IRL. I love driving in the snow. I love everything about the snow. Snow is awesome. Okay, so let's keep good spacing here. That might... Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Just gonna shore up this hillside. Bring it up to this height level. Long term, I might build like a little bit of a wooden retaining wall or something along here just to make it have a little bit more narrative sense. And then that way I can say, like, kind of forever, it's like, yeah, you know, we just stacked up a bunch of dirt here, we raised up the terrain, and it kind of gives that historical landmark. So that we can kind of see that, hey, terrain didn't used to always come out this far. Or they did something to the terrain here. And that, you know, doing this stuff also kind of clears up a lot of this dirt that we kind of have sitting around anyways. That's the nice thing about terraforming projects. Okay, so like for example, maybe let's think about the chicken coop size first. So I want chicken coop corner Chicken coop corner. Chicken coop corner. So a little building like that. I want a 3-wide path here to connect up to there. And then maybe we can have fence kind of start not quite on the corner, just to give some interesting depth to there. Over this way. To here. So that's the whole chicken yard. What do you guys think of that? Or the chicken coop's too small? Should we bump it out to here and actually use the corner? Could bump the fence out one more. Obviously, when this is a fence block, it's not going to look quite as bulky of a barrier between the road gonna run along here and everything else. Hey, Dazzer, good to see you. Let's actually do that. I'm gonna move this over 1. Always a good idea to rough stuff in, guys. You save yourself a bunch of work and materials just by working with dirt. Yeah, maybe this has the little ramp area up. This is more like a scale test than like visualize. Like in my head, I can do that decently well, but I think that's a decent chicken coop scale for just a single house kind of deal. Don't need anything too crazy and fancy with it. And then down here, what I can do is I'm gonna go ahead and bring this in a nice straight line, a very artificial kind of way, because this is where we're going to do that little bit of brace work on the dirt. So it looks like it's being held up pretty much along this whole little area. There. To there. It's a little bit of a terrain brace. Okay. I make a shovel. Maybe go ahead, dig up some of the pathway. We're going to replace it with kind of gravel eventually. I hear Jeff. I get some Jeffs in chat. There he is. Shoot, missed. He's getting nimble. Get off the roof, Jeff. Come on, man. Maybe I shouldn't use torches to break sticks and wood. That would be a bad decision, I think. All right, let's finish reading the animal husbandry. Domestication. Animals breed this way will over several generations lose their fear and aggressiveness towards the player. After the third generation, you can also instantly kill them with a cleaver. Why not? Be sure to place some flowers around. You can move populated scap inside of a free backpack slot by right-clicking it and carry it to the desired location. Yes. Break to remove honeycomb. That's quite likely to anger the bees. Anger bees can become diverted if there happens to be anything in your mind, which is similar. Squeeze the honeycomb over a bucket to extract the honey. So it looks similar. So that kind of means straw dummies. Okay. I don't need a roof inspection, Jeff. Enter a temporarily stable... Oh. I left the door open. Sorry, Jeff. You're still not allowed inside. Ways to... the cyan gear between your health and hunger bars, your temporal stability meter. Staying in areas of low stability will drain your temporal stability, which is indicated by the gear turning counter-clockwise. It's spinning clockwise right now. If your temporal stability reaches 0, you'll enter the Rust world, where tough enemies are more likely to spawn and do constant damage. In certain areas, especially deep underground, are temporarily unstable. If your temporal stability is dropping even on the surface, you might want to find another place to settle down. Sometimes you will encounter temporal storms on the surface, which have the same effect as having low temporal stability. Okay, ways into killing drifters will recover small amounts. Putting a temporal gear in your left hand and a knife in your main hand, and holding right click, you will absorb the temporal gear. Okay. Lots of stuff to note there. How's it going, Falizer? Yeah, Falizer. And names, not my thing. One day. Okay, let's store that. I don't know what else I can really fit in here. Okay, it's time. We can sleep real quick and then start work on the chicken coop as much as possible. There's a lot of Jeffs out there, guys. A lot of Jeffs out here complaining. You're not liking how I'm running things, Jeff? You want to take it up to upper management? Nah, man, nah. Why are there so many Jeffs in the kilns? I don't get it. Do they spawn in there? Followed your steps and made a pie with your remaining food was fun. Yeah. Pies are nice. Everyone likes a good pie. I'm a cake kind of person, but that doesn't mean pies are bad. How are we doing on clothes? Yeah. Clothes are taking damage. Go ahead and store our spears. Okay, we got an extra little shovel here. We'll take that. Oh, we got some birch seeds too. Gonna warm up by the fire real fast before the day starts. It is January 3rd, I believe now. Yep, January 3rd. We just have 6 to 7 more days until we are in February, which is kind of the tail end of winter. Outside temperatures negative 15 degrees Celsius today. Pretty cold. Pretty chilly. Alright, so we're going to use the rustic fences for the actual area around Chicken Coop. I still think rustic fences are the best looking fence in this game. And it is going to be birch, per your guys' request. Okay. And we'll do that. That axe. And that's going to connect to the edge there. Oh, what way to just dump all the snow on me, game. Very rude. Alright, so this is the fenced in area. Very standard. I'm gonna make the gate line up here with the support of the house, and then, yeah. I think that's fine. So gate-wise, let's see, it's 4 logs. Axe goes here, and the rest sticks. So we're gonna make a double gate. There we go. Ugh. Hold on, I'm gonna see if it can't. Maybe if I rotate this on this side. Okay, not doing a good double gate. That doesn't really work, apparently, here. So, single gate it is. That's fine. That will suffice. Corners, I could maybe increase a little bit. Give us some poles or something, just for effect on the corners. Should I do that? Nah. Okay, and now trough. Small trough, so it's just 3 planks. So that's where we'll feed the chickens. Remove the post and replace. You're saying maybe you do that, replace it like here. No. These are not 1-high blocks. They're just like Minecraft fences in the sense of they're like a block and a half. So they have that little extra there. So as far as I'm aware, like I can't jump this. Even when I lift... Oh, if I lift off from the snow, I can. But I also don't want to have a too high fence. YouTube magic. That's how YouTube works now, Epic. You know? That's just the norm. Do that. We'll seal this in on the underside. And then just for you guys, I'm gonna do 1 birch footer on the corners. And we'll probably chisel off all the ugly bark. Should not exist. It is the devil. Okay, now we can plant. We're working on getting copper now. Congrats. Let's throw logs like this. And I'm gonna try and get like, I'm gonna get rid of most of this on the bottom using a chisel. Kind of round out the bottom there. In fact, I'm gonna try that on all sides. I'm gonna try this. The chicken, I don't know if the chickens are gonna be able to escape underneath this beam that we're gonna be laying out here. I really do not know what their collision box is like. So we're gonna see how that goes. All right, chisel, hammer. And sometimes I forget that February is still winter, and I was really thinking we'd be in spring this stream. But just realized that we have another whole month to go. Once this one's even done. Okay, one back up. Alright, let's try this chisel. I apologize, everyone who hates chiseling. Okay, that's all. Here's the earth. So we're gonna take off a corner here. Maybe leave that spot. Single 2 stripes, I guess. And then take off the whites of it. Strip the bark off. Wish they made wood design follow the log? I mean, it does decently well. So this might end up being a test, by the way, and that one final 2, you might not do the whole thing in a single stream. You might just occasionally come back to it. Nope. Take out that corner instead. If you look at it from the side, the chisel, the wood strips, I don't know what to call it, go horizontally and don't go vertically like you should. You're talking about these sides. Maybe. Okay, so that'll be like the corner beam. And now this is where it's kind of going to get interesting. Because this horizontal, I'm going to be taking a lot of it away. So something like that. And then coming in it might even be thinner. Square this up a little bit. So this is actually going to be a little bit more of a true crossbeam. Really, a medium temporal storm game. You gonna do me like that? Actually, I'm fine with this being squared off. Got the crap out of me. Get some food. Like, I'm focusing so hard on the chiseling. It's just like, oh, by the way, you're dying. Oh, thanks. Game. Run these two down to the cellar real quick. Grab a new jar of food. We only have 2 jars of food left. And then, I guess we're a little hosed. Am I right in that? So what do you guys think of this? You know, and if I copy that over, and then from a wall perspective, I actually wouldn't mind making the chicken coop out of more fencing itself. Maybe proper fencing for the chicken coop structure. Maybe something a little bit more sturdy. You know, something like that. Have that go down. The corner, I don't know if I should take this beam all the way up. In theory, I could. Hopefully this temporal storm lands up with nighttime. You can just sleep through it. That'd be great. Small beam looks like it wouldn't be able to support the fence. I think it would. I mean, this is like a 4x6. You know? Seeing him play this makes me want to play Medieval Dynasty. Yeah, if this had NPC villagers like Medieval Dynasty, I'd be so happy. Oh man, that would make me so happy. If we can just go ahead and partition the devs for that, that'd be great. mean, in theory, I could add a little leg here in the middle. But I feel like this beam, you know, it would be inset, in theory, into the log here. Which I wonder if I could, like, suggest. Like, do this. This is such a dumb minor detail. God. So where's that stop at? Right at the corner. No one's going to notice this. Now it looks like it's kind of inset in there a little bit. This is such a minor detail. The Prince of Blueprints. Always at it. Also, something I just noticed, if they jump on that trough, they'll be able to get out. So we'll have to maybe move the trough somewhere near a fence like that. This one, right? Yeah. Uthris, don't do a full 3-hour stream of chiseling. Okay, chat. Nope. Here we are. Yet again. Look, I'm trying to keep minimal food energy consumption, and as far as I can tell, this is kind of the best way to do it. Okay, so wooden fence, or should I carve my own? I would like a 2-to-1 slope ramp coming out. That'd be very chicken coop, you know? So we're gonna have to chisel a nice ramp for the chickens to get up into their area. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Oh wait, you're in my coop? Man, you just fell for my trap card. Oh shoot, there's another Jeff. Okay, we just gotta stay up until the temporal storm starts here. What else can we make with planks? That could be interesting that I haven't seen before. Tame Jeff, make Jeff army. Oh, if only we could. He's a free soul though, and I just don't think we'll ever. A meteoric bronze helve hammer. It's all bronze for that thing. We need some hen boxes. Right? So I guess we can make a couple of those. Jeff's ideal is chicken. He will embody the hen mother. Actually, I'm pretty sure Jeff is just here for the scones. It's just here for the scones. Get out of here, Jeff. Did I just break my own crucible? I just put it in there and it died. It disappeared. It blew away. He's not stealing my food. I am being a kind, proper Christian channel and sharing my food with my good neighbor Jeff. That's how big the chicken coop is. How many chickens should we keep, guys? What's a good number of chickens to keep in our coop when it is ready? What should be the limit of chickens? 10? 8? Hmm. Holy cow, man. $100? No, I thought you said 120. That's 12. 7, 12. 12, I think, would be the max. Six and one rooster. See? A couple of you figured out. We need a rooster. We need to be able to breed the chickens. I would say comfortable. You know, I'm not going to cram the whole thing full of just chickens. And, you know, maybe once we get a little rotation going in a couple of years, once they're domesticated, we can talk about the... you know, what's our turnover rate look for chickens per year? Because if I can only kill 2 chickens a year, there's kind of no point in keeping them. Though their eggs might be worth it. I'm not sure. Egg. Take a look at chicken eggs. Meal making guide. Oh man, we can make a meat stew. If we could do like pork with eggs and soybeans. Guys, that's basically ramen. We're like 99% there to ramen. Butter? I want butter. Grubs? Termites? Where are these? Peanuts? Oh, yeah, it looks like a little heart because the house is covering up part of it, yeah. Any other cool items I haven't noticed before? I'm just waiting for this temporal storm to start, chat. Black bronze looks pretty cool. Meteoric iron is probably pretty cool too. Brigadine, steel, gold. There is a corrupt saw blade locust? Oh god. Here's the bell. Nightmare drifter. Ooh, Arctic fox? Fox? There's hyenas in the game? Didn't know that. There's a rooster. Pink salmon? Okay, I don't want to get like too far in there. That's a little spoiler. Yeah. All right, fine. Temporal storm is imminent. Awesome. I triggered it. I was tired of waiting for it to happen. I go to sleep, and finally, it's going to start. And once it starts, we just go to bed and sleep through it all because they're not fun. They're not fun. Making with our... Should I make a blacksmith apron? I mean, the RP on that's pretty legit. Are there seasons universal to all locations? It's dependent on climate. Some places don't get winter at all. So. Hey! Alright, sleep. Jeff World, go away. And it is waning, and we wake up as if nothing happened. Okay, we're maybe freezing. That's a thing. Pork shin ramen noodle. Nice. I like me some good ramen. 4th of January. That was a big Jeff. Should I be concerned? Hey, Jeff. Oh man, you're a Jeffrey. Come back over here. Alright, let's try these guys. Drop anything. Oh, some rope. I'll take that. Oh, you're running away, Jeff? Alright. See you tonight, bud. Best buddy. Alright, let's store that. We will put the dirt away. Grab 2 pieces of coal. I'm gonna go ahead and make a new chisel. Where did it come from? I have no idea. I just started calling them Jeff. I think because they remind me of the Half-Life Alex Jeff meme. That's probably where I'm kind of pulling that out of. Question is, can I fit anything here? Maybe another little shed would be good. Can't go wrong with sheds. Settings. Don't know why this keeps turning off. Is that G or something? Or H? F? J? Forget what that trigger is. Alright. Chisel. Alright. Let's just smash this down so we don't accidentally cut off any bits by mistake. Kind of keeps that from happening. Now I'm only working along the edge. Gotta go. Alright, Epic, have a good night. Thanks for swinging by. Yes, the village is growing. Have some Jeffs. All right, let's go ahead and do wood carving with a billion-degree item here. Also, I'm honestly kind of impressed that the game will actually spawn snow on top of this and keep it there. It's kind of making it hard. Drop on snow? Nope. Doesn't cool on snow. That would have been pretty cool though. Like, look, it even knows. This is the interesting thing about this snow system. Look, it knows that the beam is above it, so it's only putting snow to the sides. And the rest of the snow goes up here. It's so interesting. I don't even want to think about how they're calculating that. Two. That's a small detail no one will notice. Well, I am kind of the exception to the rule in a way. But that's the point of small details like that too, is so you don't notice them. How far over did this go? Okay, alignment with that. They're obviously doing some sort of interesting render, because you can see when I take off a chunk here, it kind of doesn't know how to do it. But then when it gets too deep, it kind of knows how to handle it at that point. Winston, MF, with the 140 yen. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. O genki desu ka? Okay, let's get I don't want to take. I mean, it's already kind of separated as well. And where are these little gaps over here? Alright. Nihongo少し話します。でもまだ上手じゃありません。Do I take all 4 of that off? Yeah. Very little Japanese. I don't even think I can hold a conversation. I wish I could speak more, honestly. Because Japanese is an awesome language. Hey Don Don, how are you? Oh, my beam is off. Oh, no. I did the exterior, you're right. I was wondering why this was looking so weird. Thank you for spotting that, Shade. I think the snow is messing with my ability to kind of see the shapes as good as I was. The interior of the building is not going to be too fair to put a... There will be a space. Well, I mean, like, I only want, like... I'm probably just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes in here for roosting. You know, kind of be in an L shape so that when I come in on the slope here, it'll look good, you know? But it is a little small. For sure. So that means this can go away. Right? Nah. So that means this can go. Something is not right with this. Did I cut into this log? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Oops. Can I just restore chunks? Oh man, that would be great. If I could. So 1, 2. So that's actually the corner. Here. Okay. There, that is correct. Man. Okay. Let's make it to where we don't do that ever again. We're gonna get the rest of the beams planed a little bit so that they are clearly separate from the verticals. And it will be easier to kind of get them squared away. I'm trying for like a really detailed building here, and because of that, I might have to do almost chiseled wall work on this also, instead of relying on the fences. Which, don't get me wrong, the fences are great. I want this to kind of look like a proper coop. Something I'm also worried about is a chicken jumping up here and getting out that way. I think if I use a fence for a window, that might work out well. Yeah, it is a little chilly to be out here doing carpentry. That's for sure. Ever seen a game where you can create buildings in such detail? It's amazing. I wish I could read hiragana and katakana so much. I appreciate you actually writing it all in hiragana and katakana. Well, it's almost all hiragana. I don't see any. Some, maybe one, couple katakana. Maybe not. But yeah, it's the chiseling system is super important. There was a screenshot on their Discord today. I might actually bring it up. That someone was doing some vaulted ceilings in the game. So, for example, I can pull this up. This is what someone is working on with their chiseling. All those vaults, vaulted ceilings going on in here. So, some people are really talented and patient, for sure. Yeah, I've been like perusing the screenshot area of their Discord a lot lately. I'm waiting for it to get a little darker in game before we sleep, by the way. You know, a little bit closer to midnight would be good. I swear I seen something really impressive a bit ago. Maybe way up here. Yeah. I think the same guy is doing this. So like that's his floor pattern he's got going on. Okay. Yeah, it's early enough. It's late enough we can go to bed. Should we make some monuments to Jeff though? We're gonna need some Jeff goils around the farm area. Maybe some Jeff. Oh, dude, what if I sculpt some scarecrows and make them look like Jeff's? That'd be pretty cool. Like have like 2 of them in the fields, and every time I go to harvest, like freak out because I think there's a Jeff there, probably. A Jeff Gundam. Hey guys, it's Uthris here, chillin'. I'm a vlogger now. Hello, Jeff. Excuse me, Jeff. Jeff, hello. Please get out of the dragon kiln area. Thank you. Why are you being so mean, Jeff? So many of you guys. You're just getting stuck on everything, aren't you? Instead of a Colossus of Rhodes, Colossus of Jeff. Don't tell me there's like a Jeff in my kiln again. No, Jeff. Jeff's now allowed to work in the kiln. All right. He's gonna burn the place down. I don't know why. I just tried to disgrace a dead Jeff by trying to spear it. And the snow's getting deeper. Hey Leon, how's it going? I wonder how they're saving resources for the game for these chisel blocks. Because I haven't heard a lot of people in their Discord or otherwise complain about chiseled blocks creating a whole bunch of FPS issues. In fact, the recent update, I guess, kind of improved a lot of that too. More better than yesterday? Oh, well, that's good. You know what they're probably doing to generate this snow on this block? Is they are probably rendering the block and only the top faces get the same amount of snow on top of it. So that's why you get this no snow here, but when we change it up here, you can see the snow change up above and below. So like for example, if I take this chunk down, it pops down here. I think that's what they're doing. That's interesting from a coding perspective. I say as I know very little about coding. But I think that's a smart way to do it. That's probably less resource intensive. Because I doubt they care about the details. They just care about, hey, this grid space needs to have X units of snow on top of every, what would that be? X facing axis, maybe? Or surface, in a way? Look guys, our chickens are going to live in a nicer building than we do. That's how much we care about our chicken friends. Okay? Yeah, y-axis. Whatever. Whatever. Nerd. Excuse me while I keep playing with my Legos. Every 1Y got snow until 1X, 1Z. No, I don't think that would work. Because I'm sure this block technically has enough information in it to say. So this is interesting too. If I take the bottom out, the snow up here disappears. Because it doesn't know kind of how to treat. It's almost like each column has an information. I don't know. I don't know. How's that working though? If this is... I'm not gonna think about it. It's too much like work if I start going down that road. It could also just be doing a sky check. I wonder if that's how they render it on these roofing too. Nah, I don't think that's how they would do it for the roofing. That's probably just a fixed model they swap out with, like a snow variant, because it doesn't appear snow on the map, so they're not spawning a snow entity on the roofing, I don't think. You're just junior grade 3D modeler. What kind of 3D models you make? I'm just kind of curious there. Are you like in school or something, or are you... for 3D modeling? Do you guys think all this chisel work is worth it, chat? Are you guys having an okay time just chilling, watching this get done? Because if this is too boring, let me know, and we'll switch gears for a bit. But at the moment, there's honestly not much to do but wait out winter. And then things will be super busy again. What was that? Oh, I'm probably too cold. You're only half paying attention? No, that's fine too. My ever dedicated fan base. About going into game design. I wanted to do game design. I wanted to be a concept artist back in the day. Back in the day. That's why I have a painting degree, chat. But here I am, paying my bills with the good old IT money. Do freelance, still fresh graduate in pandemic time, and my specialty is in assets. Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, I hope you stick with it, and I hope you remain passionate about it. You know. Sadly, I'm in the camp of no longer being passionate about, you know, doing art myself, but I always hope other people are able to carry that on. Do chisel episodes. I like to see people detailing. Yeah. I personally don't have the patience usually to watch people do this kind of stuff, but I enjoy doing it. So if you guys have the patience, I'm impressed. A lot of people say I'm super patient, but I think I'm only selectively patient with the things that I want to do in the moment. You know, you want someone to make you a 3D anime girl as your avatar so you can become a VTuber. No need to be ashamed about it. Actually, I would like to be more like if I had to be a VTuber, I don't even know what my character would be if I did a VTuber. Kind of prefer you to see you do other things. Okay. We'll just get the beam squared away, and then we'll take a break from the in-house anyways, because this chisel's about to break. Yes, kind of, sort of patient, not always. Sometimes. That's probably what I would describe that as. What is VTube? VTube stands for Virtual YouTuber or Streamer. Basically, they have like a 2D or 3D model of kind of an anime style that's rigged and does like face tracking and body tracking. And so instead of doing like a live cam feed, it's more of a This is for chickens? Yes, this is going to be our chicken coop. They wanted me to use birch wood, and I don't like birch wood, so I'm making it better looking than birch. Yeah, VTubing is sort of an evolution of face-free software, yep. Some of them are cool. Let's store all of our chicken coop stuff in here for now. Until we need to call upon it again. Alright, so what can we do otherwise? I mean, we still need more firewood, probably. We can do another run of copper. Here. Oh, I need to make a new crucible since our other one somehow got destroyed. So I guess that might mean... Should we get some clay? Because I need more food storage containers anyways. And if we get more clay, I can just do a nice full firing of that. Are there traps to hunt for game and food? I think that would be cool. Not that I know of. There's a pheasant trap. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not that's a peasant strap. I'm going crazy. My lady needs some help on a cat video. And hello, hello. How are you? What kind of cat video does she need help on? And also, no. Why would I help anything involving a cat? Sure, I have emotes about cats, but that's just taking advantage of people liking cats. That's a marketing ploy. I don't like them. Let's see, let's go get... I remember who you are, Titan. Yay, cats are stupid. Ooh, this is medium for fertility soil too. Actually kind of nice. We're gonna grab this too. Dogs are awesome. Thank you for the 140 yen. For the cat sticker. For I don't know like how much it would cost you to become a member. But you could have become a member, I think, with that money, and would have had access to all of my emotes. But thank you. I appreciate the donation. I don't know. Are cats the best? I mean, I hear they can't dance. So... You didn't have to do that, but thank you, Winston, for forming your own village on the channel. Enjoy the emotes. And thanks for helping us unlock more emotes for the future. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yes, enjoy the emotes. That face emote after that comment works. So yes, enjoy the cats. Going back to our homestead. Very pretty with the bloom effects going on right now. Look at that. Lighting. Yes. Yes. Okay, Do I have enough to make any... I do. Should we bake another pie, chat? Another turnip pie? Maybe a onion and turnip... No, a carrot pie? I'm able to do a carrot pie. That could be cool. Let's do a carrot pie, chat. A carrot rice cake. This is essentially what we're about to make. Okay, grab that. It's fine. Alright, a couple pieces of rice dough. So, we're getting a little chilly. No, I have not figured out how to make a bunny trap. Alright, we're gonna preheat the oven now. Is there a... Yeah, there's... I mean, outside of like maybe digging a small pit or something that they just kind of fall into. 10-slot mining bag would be good for when we go mining, chat. Just requires 2 plates of bronze. Oh man, we're so far away from bronze. I feel like I'm never going to reach bronze. Alright, let's store that over there for a second. Grab our dough. We're gonna make a pie, and we're gonna fill it with carrots. And turnips. Ooh, what's it want now? What are all those ingredients? Pickles? Ooh, we could put some meat in there. I don't have any meat though. Can I put mushrooms? God, this would be disgusting. Okay, thank God. Some fat. Okay, can't do fat pie. Noted. Think we can just pick it up. Ham is not bakeable yet. What does it want? And more turnips. Okay, there we go. Didn't have quite enough stuff. Let's get this. Ground down. Lucky Games have not developed virtual taste yet. Very true. Carrot souffle. Carrot something. I don't know what this is. Just make sure our oven stays warm real quick. I faff about here. Alright, dough. Man, it requires 2. We're gonna dip into our reserves of grain a little bit here. Maybe 2 rye grain. Oh, it's snowing. Lovely. We're just inside making pies. Why do I need to cut down an army of trees? I mean, I do. But not that very second, I don't think. Alright. So we want, I kind of want a solid crust one this time. There we go. So now, we wait. I don't think I'm quite on my chair. There we go. Now we must watch the pie. I'm low on wood in the house. We have a decent amount out there. Here's some pickings. All right. Okay, we're at partially baked. Will we get to fully baked before it gets to 200 degrees? Or below 200 degrees? 2, 1, vegetable pie. We got it. Look at that beautiful, beautiful pie. Don't mind if I do. 1 piece of it. Grain and veggies. Alright, so that wasn't bad. We are getting a little chilly. Just gonna warm up real quick before sleeping, so we don't just die from cold exposure. Okay. And now sleep. Just like that. Can you chisel a round pie before you cook it? That would be funny. I think that'd be cool. But alas, I think not. Okay, let's have another piece of pie. So we're gonna be doing some pottery. So for those of you who haven't seen the pottery system, it's pretty cool. So I need to make a new raw crucible. And I don't know, like 3 groupings of crock pots for food storage. Holy cow, I'm still cold. All right, so let's take care of this here. Let's split this off into workable portions, just like that. Do the same thing over here. Alright. Get rid of this edge. around. First coil, copy it, paste it up. Pop that in there. There's a crucible for us. So we'll be firing those. I wonder if I can copy paste onto another blueprint. That might be interesting. Might help with the mass production of this if that even works. I get the feeling that it ain't going to. Yeah, no. Corner, back corner. Delete, delete. Get these rounded up. Okay. Base plate done. Yeah, you can get pretty quick at this. The more you do it, for sure. Like I think I'm at least easily twice as fast as I used to be at making these type of stuff in this game. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the lids on and then give them their little handles. Boom, 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 boom. Dang, how cold is it out there? 14 degrees below 0 Celsius. Let's warm up a little bit. Maybe have... Nah, we're not ready for another piece of pie yet. This pie is good for like 17 days. That's a very hearty pie. So the chicken coop is starting to become visible because of the fences. So that's cool. We're gonna get a lumber mill down here eventually. Should be adding, there's a mod for that. And I know Terra Firma Craft back in the day had a skill tree. Like for example, the higher your butchering skill, the more meat animals dropped. Or the higher your blacksmithing skill, you might get durability perks on your stuff. you think Silent Hill like monsters could be in the game? I mean, there are some monsters, and it's very what's the term for it? It's a very specific type of horror that I just can't remember the name of. I feel like there's... God, all this snow is messing with me. I feel like there's farmland over here we need to replace with this medium fertility soil, but I'm having a hard time finding it. Guess it's this corner. Good night, Axe. You have a good one. Thanks for swinging out as always. Appreciate that. Psychological horror? I don't know if that's the correct term that they use to describe the game, but yes, in a way. Two, three, four, five, six. Six. 2, 3, 4. So this should be able to replace the inner core. That. Lovecraftian. That one. Yep. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, hey, Dino Guy. It looks great. I know. I just made a pie. I'm freezing to death, but that's okay. I'll just light a fire. It is fair warning. If you want to cover this in your raptor dino way. Okay, guy? Oh boy, the basics on how to get into it. So there's a link in the description that's their site. I also linked it to you on Facebook, I think. But it's like $18. You just make an account, you know, unless you can reach out to them and use your awesome YouTuber power and get a free key or something like that. So I'll talk about the game a little bit for you. Obviously, I'm a little ways in. He means Wawa, yeah, very Wawa. It is currently January in the game, so I've gone almost a full year. So this is kind of the end of my first winter. You're going to be starting out, obviously, in a random location. I think my spawn was like around here. You're gonna want to find shelter as quick as possible. So I made like this lake is frozen over at the moment, but my first shelter was here, and then like some fires and pits were kind of near it. I'm since then moved over this direction, but you'll want to scavenge the ground, look for sticks, look for rocks. The first thing you'll want to do is make like some stone tools. using like flint or any other type of rock that works for this. There's biomes and seasons, so it's got both. The more north you go, the colder it's going to get. The more south you go, probably the more warm it's going to get. It's going to spawn you in a random location, in a randomly generated world. And so let's say I want to make a axe head so I can cut down trees. That'll spawn, as long as I'm holding a rock, I can just click off the highlighted orange bits. And if I do and disconnect a whole section, it'll break the whole area off. So I'll just nap this up and we get an axe head out of it. And then it's just like Minecraft. Axe head plus stick is an axe, right? So from there, you're kind of getting your stone tools, your spears, your knives to like skin animals. You start cooking with a fire pit, and there's like a big starter guide that you'll probably just want to follow down the list, from napping, clay forming, meal making, charcoal burning. You know, it kind of covers a lot of the basics. Do I need to make any new copper tools? Are we fine here? You know, there's like a whole tanning process, so I gotta like soak my leather in lime water, then scrape it, and then put it in tanning water, and then pull it out, and then put it in strong tanning water for days at a time, so that rotates through. You know, gotta store food in jars for long term, so I made a root cellar that actually works. Shelving with empty jars that we've been kind of eating through this winter. It is multiplayer. Servers probably work very similar to Minecraft. Someone makes a dedicated local host and people just join off of it, I'm sure. But I don't know much about that. This is my kiln, so we're about to get ready to fire up some of the pottery that we've been making, for example. And this is a traditional Chinese dragon kiln, okay? I went ahead and made that because I'm a nerd. Yep. There's also chiseling, which is something super cool. I don't know what's the best example. So there's a tool called a chisel. You can like kind of chisel out pieces. So like for example, this wooden board here was actually a full block, but I chiseled it away and just made a thin board with it. And then I did like wood detailing up here as a test for like supports for the roof. And then over here, I'm making a chicken coop, but I'm actually planing the boards using the chisel and like thinning it out and making it look like they're inset because I'm a crazy person. And yeah, you can get a lot of detail in the game. I'm gonna make a scythe, chat. I'm gonna make a copper scythe real quick on the blacksmith forge. Will he be joining us? I don't know if I would be able to host my map in multiplayer. I just don't know how that works. I could always give him a tour though, for sure. Let's get the forge on before I start freezing to death. So we'll heat up the metal here. Get that up to a workable temperature, about 900 degrees Celsius. Let's grab a backup hammer. There we go. Don't worry, we just stand right next to the forge and we'll be plenty warm. I say that as the forge is not really keeping us too warm. In fact, the forge is having a hard time heating up. It's just that cold. Ugh. Oh, if Raptor's still here, I made this armor set. This took 2 days in game to craft. It's just copper brigandine armor. So that's how, like, blacksmithing, I don't know if you're still here, but is one of my favorite things about it. Alright, this thing's almost up to temperature. 900's fine. Pop that down. Scythe head. Or hammer. And let's start molding this. Up over here. Would be faster if I just go that way with it. Let's fold this metal up and then over. That into place. Flatten out the rest of the metal so we can trim it nicely. Get rid of this extra bit. Boom. Scythe head. Put that on a stick. Yeah, maybe I should cool it first. Doesn't really affect anything, but it's cool to do. Sizzle. Alright, cool. We got a scythe, because we're going to need to gather thatch for the kilns. So let's find a good spot for grass, even though it's winter. Clear off some snow. Wow. I need to get a Roomba mower. I don't know if that's gonna do very well in the snow, but it would be a good idea. I agree. We should do that. If you can go ahead and farm up the iron and the silicone. Don't point Raptor to where like Uthris is getting scared and like chased around in like caves and stuff. That's I learned to fly or fall with style, depending if you're asking Blood's Lightyear or not. It's gonna be a sad day when the snow leaves us, chat. You guys aren't gonna be sad now, but we're gonna miss the pretty vistas and views. Then we'll have to start hunting again, getting our food supply back up, getting the farm finally working. It's never ending. And then start our quest looking for bronze again. Maybe build that hunting lodge next fall so that you have that base away from base sort of plan in function. Need sticks, lots of sticks. And we can get this thing of fire in. Make a bomb and test it on. I think that the bombs, which we haven't found sulfur yet, make a bomb or anything like that, but it says it's mostly effective for ore rather than like stone and stuff. So I don't know if it's actually going to be that good against a creature or not. Get more sticks. Okay. Then, see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 firewood. 24 should be enough. So we're testing these wooden doors on the kiln today to see if they catch on fire. If they don't, and that's what we will use on all of these. Or I could, in theory, chisel out kind of a door or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that caught on fire. Yep, I'm about 90% sure that caught on fire. Yep. Yeah, I don't know the logics in the game either sometimes. Okay, so that stuff is going. It is, what time is it? 3.5 hours. I started late today. Alright guys, I think we're calling the end to the stream. So next stream might be the final winter month for us until we reach spring. If you guys are enjoying this stuff and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. Become a member today to unlock some cool little emotes. Our new Jeff emote for this game is here, so go ahead and spam that. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you guys in the next video, next stream, wherever we see you at. Talk to you soon.